All this time, and he was still right here in Davidson County.
Brandon Carruthers, the remaining detention center escapee, is in custody tonight. And you got to take a look at the gun and ammo Metro Police found in the apartment where they found him. The
law enforcement officers tracked him down to the Arbor Crest Apartments on Bell Road in Antioch. And tonight we have team coverage of the arrest and the escape.
We begin with our coverage with News Channel 5's Chris Conti. Chris.
Well, Carrie, the main takeaway from police this evening is that Brandon Carruthers had a lot of help. And they said that in terms of how long he was able to evade that capture, it has been a very sleepless 13 days for members of the Juvenile Justice Task Force who are part of the Metro National Police Department as they have been searching for these 4 juveniles. Now, police telling us this afternoon that Brandon Carruthers had so much help from friends that they believe that they will end up charging those who were with him because they were complicit in not turning him in, even though they knew he was a juvenile from justice. Some more details that we learned from police just a short time ago. It was a citizen who called Crime Stoppers late this afternoon. That person, whoever they are, will receive a nearly $10,000 reward because this tip did lead to the 17-year-old's arrest. U.S. Marshals, along with the Juvenile Task Force, ended up arresting Carruthers at the apartments on Arbor Crest Boulevard. That's just a short few miles away from where we are right now. With him, as you mentioned, he had an assault rifle that had a number of pieces of ammunition with it. They received about 10 tips surrounding Brandon Carruthers, but they acted on this one because it was very specific and they felt very confident that the tip was going to lead them right to the building where he was today, which it did. As you can imagine, the Juvenile Justice Task Force has been very active in all of this for the last 13 days trying to capture these 4 juveniles, and there are other things they told us this afternoon that they would have rather been doing.
The Juvenile Crime Task Force could have been doing many other things in the city over the past several days, instead of having to search and search and search for these escaped teens. The good news is that effective tonight, they can go about their business into those other matters that need to be addressed.
Brandon Carruthers is 17 years old, but he is being booked into the adult jail right now on charges of evading arrest. After that, for a bit of irony, he will be transferred back to juvenile, the very place that he escaped from 13 days ago. Our Eric Hilt now continues our team coverage. Eric?
Yeah, Chris, and that booking likely happening here at Metro Police Headquarters. And again, Carruthers, the last of those 14 escapees to be brought back into custody by police. Notorious Wright and Calvin House, they were both arrested on December 3rd in Madison. And Morris Marsh was arrested last Friday on Harding Place. That happening after a car chase that took officers all over the city. Now, just to recap, Wright and Marsh are both accused in murder cases. House and Carruthers both charged in armed robberies. That's how they ended up in the detention center in the first place. Now, several other people, including family members of the teens, are now arrested for helping them while they were on the run. And at least 2 former employees of the Juvenile Detention Center are also facing charges related to this escape. And with today's arrest of 17-year-old Brandon Carruthers, again, all 4 of those teens back in police custody. And it's noteworthy that during the search, police had said they believed Carruthers would be the hardest to catch. Reporting live, Eric Hilt, News Channel 5.